So a couple weeks ago, Martin and Bugsy worked on their first lesson. Martin hadn't ridden in decades, and he's just starting to kind of get back into it. He's had a couple rides since, and we thought we'd document the changes and the difference. And if you recall, maybe you don't, but neutral is where the horse just keeps doing what you asked it to do. In front of neutral, it's going to speed up or move forward. Behind neutral, it's going to slow down or stop. Use that tool as a basis of almost everything we do. Then legs, right leg to turn left, left leg to turn right. You use primarily your calves, not your thighs. And then hand, the way to judge your rein length is, Martin, pick that up. So see, he hit Bugsy's mouth before he hit his chest. If you hit your chest before you hit their mouth, you have too long a rein. If you hit their mouth just as you barely lift your hand, you have too short a rein. So that's a good guide is just about an inch or two away from your chest, you should feel the horse's mouth. So let's go ahead and rock him forward a little bit. Now backwards. Go ahead and ask him to come back. Good. Now, first time we did this, Martin's upper body was all over the place. Right now he's sitting great. So go ahead and go forward. And go back. So see how everything he's doing is in his hips, not his upper body moving around. That's awesome. So this time when you back him up, I want you to look to your left and just open the left foot. So go ahead and back him and open that left foot. Bugsy is falling into that negative space. He's falling into that hole created by opening that foot. So come back around, do the same thing this way. He's getting a turn by looking, opening up the inside foot, which creates a hole that Bugsy wants to fall into. Because if you have your calves on, as soon as you remove one, you have a balance difference. So both calves are on them, it's equal. You remove one, this one feels like its added pressure hasn't changed in relation to this one that has no pressure, negative space or a hole. He's going to move off this and into that space. So go ahead and walk around me in a circle. Lean forward, more hip. So ask him to come back, stop, sit down, back him up. And I want you to open that right leg and come across me.
Across?
Yep. Now come and do a circle to your left. There you go. I'm throwing him curveballs now. So, back them up. Keep backing, keep back. We're right by the gate, and Bugsy's thinking, really, that grass looks really good. So come back this way. Now make a circle around me. And Martin's going to use that inside leg, opening that and looking. Now close your leg. He'll go straight. Open your leg. He'll make a turn. So by looking, his hips turn and the hip angle changes. That helps get the inside leg off, the outside leg on. And there's a stop. One important thing to notice is where Martin's sitting is right in the middle of the saddle. He's not camped out back here in the cantle, which would take up all of his ability to sit and ask for the stop. So you need like 2 fingers or so back there so that you have room to accommodate your sit. Go ahead and back him up so they can see that. See, the hip angle goes back there. If he was already sitting there, Bugsy wouldn't feel the difference. It's the change in position that makes him do it, not the position. It's not like a button that's just sitting there. It's the difference in positioning. So go ahead around me again, same thing. Go straight. So both legs are on. Open that inside and look. Here comes Bugsy. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Tap, tap, tap with that left calf. Good. Now sit down and stop. Now throw it just a little more rein. There you go. Perfect. Now ask him to back up. And if you compare this video to the first one, remarkable change. So there's no laying on the back. It's very, Martin's staying very balanced and using his tools effectively. And when he asks for something, he's given Bugsy a very clear, intentional ask. I'd like to back up. I'd like to go forward. I'd like to turn. It's not hard for Bugsy to figure out what he means. There's no like, well, the first one, Bugsy wouldn't stop because it wasn't a clear ask. He was laying in the back, and now hips change, Bugsy stops, Bugsy backs. So this part of this is, as you're learning to ride, is learning to give better cues that the horse understands. I mean, we're supposed to be the smart ones in this whole relationship, so we should play to that strength. So go forward a little bit.
Go Bugsy.
Now back. Now look to your right, open that door, tap that left foot, keep tapping, keep looking, sit back. I like it. Keep looking, keep tapping. That is a clear cue. Okay, that is awesome. So there's a quick update on Martin's progress, Bugsy's progress, and really good, really good.